Hello, and thank you for watching this regional forecast for the Canadian Prairie. I'm Andrew Pritchard, meteorologist for Nutrien Ag Solutions. Now, the good news is today is the warmest day across the Canadian Prairie, and the bad news is today is the warmest day across the Canadian Prairie. Over the next few days into early next week, we'll watch several shots of much cooler air spilling into the prairie, and not just the prairie, but overspreading a big chunk of the central U.S., even all the way down to here, where we are here in Champaign, Illinois, or at least where I am. As I record this video, we will be also feeling the early winter chill by the time we get to the middle and late part of next week. Now, when we talk about precipitation across the region, the highest concentration going to be found in a narrow band here with the storm system moving through Friday into Saturday, delivering, a narrow corridor here of some accumulating snow, generally along and north of Highway 16, where 10 to 20 millimeters of precipitation, 10 to 20 centimeters of snowfall possible here as we head through Friday into Saturday in that narrow band. But then we will be watching even further south across the primary prairie region as we get into Sunday, Monday, into early next week, watching for the chance for at least some snow showers, if not a little accumulating snow across the prairie as well. Now, as we get the weekend started here, we're looking at the Friday, Saturday loop, watching for a couple of things here. We've got a storm system moving across the central U.S. that's bringing some heavy rain to that region. But as we focus on the Canadian Prairie, watching strong flow pushing ashore across British Columbia now, that is triggering the development of some precipitation here in the higher elevations, some mountain snows here. But some of that snow now beginning to push into central Alberta. We see that when we look at the radar picture then, some snow falling in Grand Prairie. And once again, as we head through the day tonight into tonight and through the day Friday, watching for generally along and north of a line like this, watching for 10 to 20 centimeters of snow within here. So that's north of Edmonton into Saskatoon, north of Winnipeg, along and north of Highway 16. This is again where we're talking about 10 to 20 centimeters. Across this region, though, absolutely, as we get into Sunday, even late Saturday into Sunday, and then Monday and Tuesday of next week, watching for the chance for some snow showers in this area. And then across this region, I wouldn't be shocked for 5 to 10 centimeters, maybe even locally more, across parts of southern Saskatchewan as we head into the early part of next week, especially with this Monday system that we'll watch here in just a moment. Now, looking at the GFS model, the precipitation type forecast, and we've been talking about this a lot here, the GFS model, especially across the central portions of the country here, has been absolutely unreliable. Though when we compare it with some of our other models here, the European model and some of the ensemble forecasts, it's doing a decent job. We'll give it a check minus here at the very least, maybe a check here across the Canadian Prairie, at least taking us into early next week. So let's take a look where we're going. It does a good job with the Friday, Saturday storm system that we get the weekend started with here. So emerging across central Alberta during the day today, moving into central Saskatchewan by this evening is where that area of low pressure is. So some snow falling then across central Alberta into central Saskatchewan as we head through the day today into tonight. As we wake up on Saturday now, the snow falling across parts of central Manitoba, the area of low pressure across south central Manitoba, north of Winnipeg by the time we get to midday Saturday. Now on the backside here, strong northerly flow. You see the tightly packed isobars, these lines here. The tighter packed they are, the stronger our winds are. And so that's strong northerly flow bringing in gusty winds with some of the snow. So it is quick hitting. It moves all the way across the prairie from, midday Friday to midday Saturday. So quick moving, but the impacts could be intense while the storm is in the area with some heavy snow, some strong winds, again stacking up a corridor of maybe 10 to 20 millimeters of snow right across this corridor. You're seeing, though, as we go through midday Saturday, some light snow possible. Again, this area, this is where we're talking about snow showers as we head through the back half of the weekend into early next week, and then perhaps a heavier round of snow showers as we head through the day on Monday, delivering some accumulating snow to this region again. So let's go ahead. We'll take a look at the GFS ensemble forecast probability of at least 3 inches of snow accumulating. That would be about 7.5 centimeters of snow, and this takes us through Wednesday through Thursday now. And again, the highest concentration going to be north of Highway 16. This is the Friday to Saturday storm system. But low probabilities here, of course, I doubt we achieve 7.5 centimeters in most areas here, but locally, especially I think across southern Saskatchewan and especially on Monday, I think there's a chance for maybe local areas to pick up 5 to 10 centimeters of snow with some of these disturbances coming in on the back side. Now the vorticity plot here, 500 millibars, this kind of shows us the different playmakers here, the different moving parts that we have. This is, again, where we look at spin in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. This translates where these areas of spin travel, these vorticity maximums. That's where we see the development of low pressure at the surface and the associated cloud cover and precipitation. So a couple that stand out here as we start the day Friday, watching this one across the southern plains, moving into the northeastern U.S. We are focused on this storm, though, this disturbance moving in from Alberta here, going Friday to Saturday. This spreads then into northern Ontario by the time we get to Sunday. This is the Monday disturbance then. You watch it come dropping out of the north, coming into the Canadian Prairie here during the day on Monday. That's the one that could drop maybe some heavier snow showers as we get into Monday across primarily southern Saskatchewan, but maybe nearby areas of southern Alberta into Manitoba as well. I think that is the best chance for some heavier snow showers across the prairie, that again being on Monday. Now, what we see some good agreement on is the cold. Again, it's the warmest on Friday. We got cold air coming in from the south, though, or from the north as we head into the weekend and early next week. We have agreement there with the European model as well, potentially with some significant cold making its way in the Monday through Thursday timeframe. Here's the first wave Saturday, Sunday, and then a second reinforcing shot during the early to middle part of the week. So total accumulated precipitation in millimeters then, taking it through Tuesday evening. Again, you see that focused corridor of more significant precipitation here, 20 to 50 millimeters, 50 being on the high side there, likely most areas between 20 and 30. Then as you head across the prairie where we could see some light showers, maybe some light snow showers, we're talking about much lighter, only talking about a trace to maybe 10 millimeters of precipitation at the most. Total accumulated snow then, as we would translate that over, that's a band of about 10 to 20 millimeters of snow in this area, and then just a trace, most likely 10 to 20 centimeters. I promise I'm going to get this straight here as I do my mornings here doing the US videos and the Canadian videos here, flipping between inches, feet, and centimeters and millimeters. We're going to get it there together. But trace amounts here possible as we head into, especially, remember I said early next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, maybe a local area here picking up 5 to 10 centimeters of snowfall as we get into early next week. Now your Friday high temperatures looking gorgeous. It's the warmest day of the week. High temperatures near 20 degrees across southern Alberta overnight, though. We cool off quickly, heading down to near zero, only warming up to about 3 degrees for the high across southern Alberta for the day tomorrow. Overnight lows well below zero Sunday night or Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then your Sunday high temperatures barely getting above freezing. So a big change of about 20 degrees Celsius over the next 48 hours. Now we look over towards Saskatchewan and Manitoba. You see the Friday to Saturday system come sweeping through here with 20 to 50 millimeters of precipitation possible there. Snow showers possible on the backside here as we get into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. As we look at the accumulating snow forecast, again, my bet here is about 10 to 20 millimeters of snow or centimeters in that heavier band. And then across this area, snow showers possible on the backside as early as late Saturday. Taking this into Sunday, we'll time this out as we get into Sunday now, looking at maybe trace amounts of snow. And then it's Monday that comes in and drops, perhaps getting us north of that 3 centimeter line. You see where we cut off from the gray to the blue color across this region. Maybe 3 to 5 centimeters, maybe a local report of 10 centimeters of snow across southern Saskatchewan on Monday. Looking at high temperatures then, your warm day Friday, high temperatures from around 10 in southern Manitoba to the mid-teens off to the west. Overnight lows dropping quickly then tonight. Your Saturday high temperatures do not rebound much, single digits across, or near zero in Saskatchewan, in the single digits across southern Manitoba. Say goodbye to the near 10 degrees over there, though, as we head into Sunday. Here is Sunday morning's low temperatures below freezing, and then only climbing to, below freezing in southern Saskatchewan. Your highs will be, in the negative territory. And then as we look at southern Manitoba, high temperatures only a degree or two above freezing if you were lucky in the Winnipeg area. As always, Eric Snodgrass will have an in-depth look at the evolution of the next 1 to 2 weeks in our Monday morning ag forecast, our global ag forecast video. And then Monday morning, I'll also be back to talk about the Canadian Prairie, and we can recap the weekend snow. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend.